Joseph Mitchell Johnston, my best friend, my adventure buddy, the love of my life, and my high school sweetheart. From the moment I met you at the blue bench at the end of the history hallway, I knew there was something different about you. Little did I know I'd find my future husband. When I was younger, I would dream of this day, what it would look like, who my future husband was going to be, and everything else in between. From being as handsome, funny, and Christ-like as I dreamed, you were everything I could have wished for and more. I have prayed countless nights about and for my future husband. Little did I know I was praying about you the whole time. I look at you now, and I know I'd be lost without you, and I'm grateful for all you do. Your love for me is something authors write about in fairy tales and little girls wish for. Never has a day gone by where I didn't know how much you have valued and loved me. I knew from the moment you took care of me during your first UC football game 5 years ago when I was already crying about my bachelorette party, or the time you told your friends that Ryder was already your nephew and not just mine, that you were the one. I'm grateful you have pushed me to do better and be better in many aspects. I'm thrilled God chose you for me, and I get to love you. I know that the family we choose to build one day will be built on the principles and the foundation of Jesus Christ. I know we will teach them from the Bible with passages like Romans 12, Galatians 5, verse 22 through 23, and many more. The love we share is something our children will never have to question, but instead teach them what they are worthy of. Over the past 7 years, we were often questioned about our timeline and when this day would actually come. As much as we wanted to say, this year, or very soon, I still found myself questioning what God was doing and why not now. However, I would always hear a voice, no matter how frustrated or excited I was, reminding me of Proverbs 3, verse 5 through 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding, as well as Asclepius 3, verse 11, reminding me that His timing is perfect. I believe all things happen for a reason and that this was His timing all along. As we continue our lives together from this day forward, it is our job to trust in Him and believe in what He is doing, even if we don't understand it in that moment. Joseph Mitchell. I promise to love you and care for you unconditionally through thick and thin. I promise to respect, trust, honor, support, and follow you. I promise to battle with you and not against you, so we come out together closer and stronger as a couple. But most importantly, I vow to keep God at the center of our relationship and not only be intentional with Him, but also with you. I love you beyond words, beyond thoughts, and beyond imagination. I cannot wait to live every day as your wife and life partner. I love you always, JMJ.
Lexie, I, Joseph Mitchell Johnston, stand before you to make you the one woman I'll spend the rest of my life with. I can't believe it. It feels like yesterday I was scrambling to make a homecoming sign. Who knew that the yes that day would turn into the I do today? But today is so much more special because that yes only took like 2 months of eyeing you down in government class, and this one took about 7 years. Our relationship has stood the test of time, and any hardship from you moving away to college and making it through both high school and college together, I've been telling people she's the one. Today I get to prove that you in fact are my one. Lexie, I love you. I love your eyes and the passionate light behind them. I love your conviction for Christ and how you consistently work on your faith. I love your caring nature, watching how you're an amazing aunt to Journey and Ryder and a mother to our puppers Coco. I love how close you are with your family. It shows me how much of an amazing wife and mother you will be. I love your strength. You weathered even the toughest struggles life has thrown at us. You've kept me steadfast in my faith, cared for me when I've been sick, pushed me to be the best man I can be, and loved me unconditionally. I not only choose you, but I choose us. I promise to jump for joy in your victories and to build you up in your losses. I promise to choose love when anger, frustration, or pain get in the way. I promise to watch the movie with you, even though we both know you'll fall asleep and I'll have to watch all of Legally Blonde alone. I promise to love you as Christ loved the church. You are the reason I need to apologize to Ben, because I've been telling people he's my best friend, but in fact he lost that gig pretty quick about 7 years ago. More than my best friend, you are my rock and now my wife. I choose you not to have an ordinary life, but to have a meaningful one. I promise to do everything in my power to give you that meaningful life. Lexie Ray Johnson, I love you with everything that I am, have been, and will be. The other night when we were reading scripture, in Genesis, it is recorded. This is something that resonated with me. God realized that man needed a companion, and after Adam is put into a deep sleep by God, he removes his rib and creates Eve. First thing Adam says when he wakes up is, "At last, this woman is bone of my bone and flesh of my flesh." I didn't know it at the time, but before I met you, I was in a deep sleep. And today I feel just as Adam did when he says, "At last." God has brought us together, and I cannot wait to do life with you as one. I love you, Lexie Ray, and I'm most excited for what is to come ahead.
Thank you all for coming and making today possible.
Yeah, thank you guys so much being able to be here and celebrate Lexie and us. We couldn't imagine a better group of people that we need to be here to do what we're doing. So thank you guys for coming out, and I appreciate you.
I have 3 of the best kids you could ever have. I've got 2 great grandchildren. And they need to understand it's their mom that did this. Okay?
When Mitchell met Lexie, he came downstairs to the TV room and I was sitting down there. We were just watching. I was watching TV and Mitchell said to me, "Hey, how do you know when you're in love with somebody?" Right? And I knew he had my full attention at that time.
They say you should never meet your heroes. Baby Mitch met me sometime in the late 2000s, early 2000s. And he's literally been looking up to me ever since.
I also know that you are in good hands with Lexie. She gives with all her heart and will support you in what you do as you both continue to find yourselves.
We're a family of 5, we're a big, large family in general, and it started off with my 2 sisters, 4.0 GPAs, academic weapons, straight to college, to Mitchell coming home in a cop car. Keep in mind, it's a curfew violation, but
I'm not going to toss my bouquet. I'm actually going to beg in my bouquet to your mom.